Once upon a time, in a cozy little house with a bright red door, lived a curious little girl named Lily. Lily loved animals more than anything in the whole wide world. She had pictures of fluffy bunnies, sleek cheetahs, and majestic whales all over her bedroom walls. Every night, before she went to sleep, she would look at her animal posters and whisper, "I wish I knew your stories." One rainy evening, as Lily was getting ready for bed, she noticed a book she had never seen before sitting on her bookshelf. It was old, with a deep blue cover and shimmering silver letters that spelled out the Whispering Ark. Her heart fluttered with excitement. Where did this book come from? She carefully pulled it from the shelf. It felt warm to the touch. Lily snuggled under her warm blankets, opened the book, and began to read. The first page was blank, except for a single, beautifully drawn feather in the center. As she gently touched the feather with her fingertip, something incredible happened. The drawing began to glow, and a soft, warm light filled her room. Suddenly, she wasn't in her bed anymore. She was standing in a vast, ancient forest, with trees so tall they seemed to touch the clouds. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers and damp earth. A tiny, shimmering hummingbird with feathers like a rainbow zipped past her nose. "Hello, Lily." It chirped in a voice that sounded like tiny bells. "Welcome to the beginning," Lily gasped. "You can talk." The hummingbird giggled. "Course, in the Whispering Ark, all stories come to life. You wanted to know our history, didn't you? Well, hold on tight." Before Lily could say another word, the hummingbird grew larger and larger until it was big enough for her to ride on its back. She climbed on, her eyes wide with wonder. They soared through the air, above the treetops. Below, Lily saw creatures she had only read about in books. There were giant, woolly mammoths with long, curved tusks, peacefully munching on leaves. Saber-toothed cats with giant fangs stretched lazily in the sun. Not scary at all, just sleepy. "This is the age of giants," the hummingbird explained. "A time when the world was new, and we were all very, very big." Next, they flew over a vast, sparkling ocean. Below the surface, Lily saw amazing sea creatures. There were trilobites that looked like funny, armored bugs scuttling on the seafloor, and giant sea serpents with long, graceful necks gliding through the water. A friendly plesiosaur with a big, gentle eye winked at her as they passed. "The world was once mostly water," the hummingbird chirped. "Our ancestors learned to swim before they could walk or fly. Then the scene changed again. They landed in a dense, steamy jungle. The air was hot and filled with the buzzing of giant dragonflies. Lily saw them, the dinosaurs. A huge, long-necked brachiosaurus was nibbling leaves from the top of a tree, its long tail swaying gently. A family of triceratops with their 3 big horns was playing near a stream. They looked like a family of giant, armored rhinos. They were the kings and queens of the land for a very long time, the hummingbird whispered. They were strong and mighty, and they took good care of the earth. As they flew on, Lily saw the world change. She saw the first birds take flight, their feathers evolving from the scales of their dinosaur ancestors. She saw the first mammals, small and clever, hiding in the shadows and learning to survive. She saw wolves learning to hunt in packs, horses learning to gallop across wide-open plains, and monkeys learning to swing from tree to tree with joyful whoops. Each animal had a story, a journey of learning and growing. Finally, the hummingbird gently landed back in the ancient forest where they had started. The sun was beginning to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. Every animal you see today, the hummingbird said softly, carries the history of all these ancestors within them. The courage of the dinosaurs, the cleverness of the first mammals, the grace of the sea creatures. We are all part of one big, magical story. As the last ray of sunlight faded, the warm glow in Lily's room began to dim. She found herself back in her bed, the book resting gently on her lap. She looked at her animal posters on the wall. They didn't just look like pictures anymore. She saw the ancient mammoth and the elephant, the sleek sea serpent and the whale, and the brave dinosaur in the little chirping bird outside her window. Lily closed the book, a happy, peaceful feeling washing over her. She knew she would never look at an animal the same way again. They were all walking, swimming, and flying history books full of amazing tales. She closed her eyes, and as she drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of soaring through ancient skies on the back of a rainbow hummingbird, listening to the whispers of the past. The end. Thank you for listening to our story tonight. We hope it brings you sweet dreams filled with wonderful adventures. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and follow our channel for more magical bedtime stories. Good night and sleep tight.